Hi, this is Imran from iTradeAims.com. I see a lot of people tell me it is difficult for them to read the Elliott wave using AO. I find it hard to believe. So here I am. I'd like to show this to you within a minute. There is nothing to it. All you have to do is to keep your eyes on this place here. See what happens around this dot. These few bars around this area. When price crosses over, AO crosses over, price is on the other side of alligator, breaking Ames levels, coming down, comes here, creates a peak. That is your possible third wave. Now it could be wrong, it could be something else, but at that given moment, the best information you have is that you have a peak of AO, and when AO peaks, you have a third wave, possibly. It's an impulse wave. It could turn into a different wave. If it extends and goes bigger, it could be a third wave. If it doesn't go too much, later we'll find out that it was just a one wave and all that. So if we were here around this area and we started looking, that price broke out of Ames, the first fractal out of the alligator's mouth, and it started going up, we started assuming that we are, because the alligator's mouth was open, so we thought, okay, and it was okay to think that we were an impulse wave. But soon we found out that that impulse wave had to be cut down. It stopped. So if you were long here, you'll get stopped here. The dot is here, right? Not many people will go short immediately here, but if you did, it was interesting. Then one could have gone short here. It's not the best place, but you could have. It's an open alligator. It's a setup 2. It's an open alligator. This is setup 1 because alligator is sleeping, and it's the first fractal out of the sleeping alligator. But this one is kind of a reversal, and this is the first fractal out of that when the alligator is opening. And remember, these are lines shifted into the future. I check them like this. Put your cross here, here. For example, at the end of this candle, I want to find out, if I want to find out where the blue line would have been, I'd go wherever I would match this 8 bars to the future, 5 bars to the future for red, 3 bars to the future for green, and this is where alligator would have been. It would be almost kind of open, but around here, alligator was properly open. So counting Elliott wave is all to do with AO. Alligator tells you, it makes it even further easy. You don't have to count. Alligator tells you when the alligator's mouth is open, you're an impulse wave. An impulse wave is either 1, 3, or 5. It could be anything. So when alligator opens its mouth, you're an impulse wave. Get on with it. Okay, so you would have gone here, entered here, maybe exited here, re-entered here, or maybe not, because the red dot was, when the red dot came, it had already broken Ames. Had the red dot come around here or here, had it appeared here or here, that would be better. But anyway, sometimes it happens like this. I would have gone short. Had I been looking at charts, I would have gone short here. And now look at this. When price creates a new low, which is lower than the previous low here, and here, around about here, is where AO peaked previously, then it retraced up, and then it came down. This time AO diverged, because look at this peak and look at this peak. This is it. That's it. Around this area you'll have your 1, 2. I don't pay too much attention to 1, 2 on my M1, but sometimes it's clear, like 1, 2. Yeah, it makes too many 1, 2s here and there. But I kind of look. There might be 1, 2s around here as well. You see, this 1, 2. It could be, but I'm not interested in those ones. Those are against trend. So I don't look at 1, 2s in the opposite direction at the peak of AO. I want to look at 1, 2 around here, around these areas. And if I start my campaign here, and it peaks here and starts to lose momentum, I'll be out. And then I will try to make another entry And when it diverges and starts to lose momentum, I'll be out again. Now this is 1, 1, 2, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or one could say this is actually 1, 2, because this is where the zero line is. So this would be right to say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happens after this? Price is going to sideways. It's going to go sideways. It's going to turn green, and it does. Let me forward this, and guess what it does? Now some people might have been trying this. In fact, even I would have tried it. Yeah, why not? Because if this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this could have been the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the third wave. But here, it did set up. I have a red dot. I would go short, but I would be taken out immediately. And then if I scroll a bit further, you see that you have a new setup. Now this setup here, in this zone, is the open alligator. Now we don't have the alligator to the right. We need to be 8 bars there on the right, and in the live charts we probably won't be seeing this candle, but we'll be seeing the alligator going forward. So let me just forward this. Around this area, or around this particular candle, my alligator would have been around here, around these 3 lines. This would be a nice open alligator. I'll put my pending around here, and I'll be long. Now this gives me an idea here that I might have finished some sort of impulse wave. I could have exited. Well, I would have definitely exited the red dot or the break of aims, and I'll wait for another setup, possibly a 5th wave. There's a blue dot. There's a blue dot. This could have been taken. There's a blue dot, but at the time of this blue dot, when it appeared, you wouldn't have taken anything because there would be no aims level. But at the end of this candle, you will have aims level, and then you'll go long here again. And guess what's happening? It is happening a divergence again. So this is 3, this is some sort of 4, and this is 5 because it diverges. That's it. Simple as that. Thank you for watching.